Hi geniuses! So today we're going to continue comparing fractions. And our first comparison is right here. 2/4 compared to 3/12. If you're looking at this and thinking something's wrong, then you're absolutely right. We can only compare fractions when they have the same denominator. And in this case, they don't have the same denominator. When you come across a situation like this, you're going to need to either change one or both of the fractions into equivalent versions, so you'll have fractions that have the same denominator. The first thing that you're going to want to do is think to yourself, can I make the denominator that's a lower number into the denominator that's a higher number? In this case, can I make 4 into 12? Well, yeah, I can. I can multiply 4 by 3 and I'll get 12. So that would just be perfect. So I'll times it by 3 and that will give me 12. The start of an equivalent fraction. For those of you who are thinking, oh yeah, you can add 8 to 4. Then, well, you can add 8 to 4 and get 12, but you wouldn't be making an equivalent fraction. In order to make an equivalent fraction, you either need to multiply or divide your numerator and your denominator by the same number. Adding and subtracting just don't give us equivalent fractions. So we remember, whatever we do to the denominator, we need to do the same thing to the numerator. So we're going to multiply that 2 times 3 as well. 2 times 3 is 6. So now, this is looking a little more like it. We have two fractions that share the same denominator, and that means we can compare the numerators. So, is 3 bigger or is 6 bigger? Well, 6 is bigger than 3. So our comparison symbol is going to be open towards the greater number. And because 6/12 is just another way of saying 2/4, it's the exact same part of a whole, that means 2/4 is greater than 3/12. Now that you've seen one example, I want you to try this on your own. The fractions that you're going to be comparing are 2/3 and 3/6. Please pause the video now, try this on your own, and press play when you're ready to see the problem gone through. You can pause right now. Alright, well I hope you've enjoyed working hard on this very, very challenging problem. We're going to go through it now to see how you did. So, the first thing that I notice is the denominators, they're not the same. So I can't just compare the numerators. I'm going to need to find an equivalent fraction. So I look to see, is it possible for me to take the denominator that's a lower number and make it into the denominator that's a higher number? Yeah, I definitely can. 3 times 2 is 6. So I'm going to multiply my denominator by 2 and get 6. When finding equivalent fractions, as I'm sure you remember, whatever you do to the denominator, you need to do to the numerator. So, going to be fair. 2 times 2 is 4. So now we're in business. 4/6 and 3/6. They both have the same denominator of 6. So now all I need to do is just compare my numerators. 4 is greater than 3. So my mouth or my comparison symbol is opening towards the larger number. And because 4/6 is equivalent to 2/3, that means that 2/3 is greater than 3/6. Keep up the great work. See you soon.